In this video, we will be going to learn how to use Shadcn Studio using Shadcn CLI. So let's get started. Just like other Shadcn project, before using Shadcn Studio CLI, make sure that you have installed Shadcn UI in your project by following its official installation guide. So once you open the official Shadcn UI documentation installation guide, you can see that you can pick your framework preferences and install accordingly. In this tutorial, we will be going to use Next.js as a base framework to get started. To install and configure Shadcn UI for Next.js, we will be going to use this init command. So let's install the Shadcn UI for Next.js using the init command in our IDE. So we will be going to use Next.js 16 and naming our project as a Shadcn Studio app. So this will take some time and install Next.js 16 for Shadcn UI. So let's understand the Shadcn CLI support. So latest Shadcn UI provides CLI version 3, which uses the namespace for Shadcn registries. And similarly, Shadcn Studio uses the Shadcn CLI version 3 namespaces for its registries. So in this table, you can see 4 different namespaces by using which you can use Shadcn Studio registries. So the first namespace @Shadcn-Studio can be used for any open source or free Shadcn Studio components, blocks, and themes. So you can consider this as a dedicated namespace for the free resources of Shadcn Studio. And the next namespace is @SS-component. So this namespace can be used for free as well as premium Shadcn Studio components. Next namespace is @SS-blocks. So this namespace can be used for Shadcn Studio free as well as open source and premium blocks. @SS-hyphen namespace used for Shadcn Studio free, premium as well as user-generated Shadcn themes using Shadcn Studio theme generator. So here are some key benefits of using multiple namespace registries, just like simplified access, category organization, premium supports, and more. So let's configure Shadcn Studio Shadcn UI CLI version 3. So in order to use free registries of Shadcn Studio, you need to set up this namespace in your existing Shadcn UI project. So from here, I am copying this namespace as we have understood earlier, and then I will paste it in my project just like this. So by pasting this namespace in your existing Shadcn Studio project, you are able to use any free registries of Shadcn Studio. So let's install one Shadcn Studio component using Shadcn UI registry. So I will be opening the Shadcn Studio components from component page, and I will be choosing the accordion 8 style, and on clicking of this code button you can see that the CLI command and the manual copy paste button for this accordion component. You can copy this Shadcn CLI from here and use it in your existing Shadcn UI project. You can also change the CLI version from here to change the command. So for now, we will be using Shadcn UI CLI version 3. We will be using version 3 CLI command. So I just copied this and paste it in my existing Shadcn UI project. So this will be install the accordion component variant 8. So as you can see, the component has been installed, and to check, you can open the component folder, and under the Shadcn Studio folder, you can see accordion folder which has the accordion example or variant example 8. Similarly, you can also install the other components. So let me install few more components like cards. So I will be installing the card component example of this login using the CLI 3. So I have copied the CLI, and now I will be installing the card variant 1. Let's install one more component like data table. Okay. So in the data table example, I like this data table 4 variant. So again, I will be using this CLI and installing the data table variant 4 in my existing project. So just like this, with simple CLI commands, you can install all the open source variant of Shadcn Studio components. So now let's use the install Shadcn Studio component like accordion, card and data table in this existing project. So assume that this is your existing Shadcn project and you will be going to use those components. So I have created one page route called component-examples where I am importing this all three Shadcn Studio components you can see like this to showcase its example. Similarly, you can also install these components in your existing Shadcn UI project, different routes and in components too. So let's check those installed components by running the npm run dev command. And once this command is run, you can open this IP or localhost to your browser. So once I will open this and go to the component example route, you can see that the accordion component example 8 is here and which is workable also. We have also login card component from Shadcn Studio, just we have installed earlier. We have also installed data table example 4 from Shadcn Studio, which you can see they are also functional. So similarly, you can install any Shadcn Studio components from this component variants example in your project and they are totally free. Similar to Shadcn Studio components, you can also install Shadcn Studio blocks in your existing Shadcn UI project. So let's install one hero section from Shadcn Studio. So this is the free version of Shadcn Studio hero block, and by using this CLI command, you can install this block in your project. So I am opening my existing Shadcn UI project and installing this hero section. So once this section is installed in your project, you can see that there is one route has been created named with hero section 1, and I will be running this project to check this route. So once the project is running, you can see the hero section route. So it looks pretty. With the help of all blocks drawer, you can browse blocks easily. So as you can see, in this drawer we have many marketing UI blocks, dashboard and application blocks, e-commerce UI blocks, data table UI block and bento grid blocks. Shadcn Studio provides almost 600 plus free as well as premium Shadcn UI blocks. So let's install multiple Shadcn UI blocks with single CLI command. So from the Shadcn Studio documentation, you can see the advanced usage section has installing multiple items. So with this CLI command, you can see that this command can install Shadcn Studio component, blocks and theme with single CLI command. So similarly, in our project, we will be going to install multiple blocks from Shadcn CLI command. So I have copied this command, and this command includes contact us, feature section, pricing section, as well as footer section, testimonial and logo cloud. So let's install this all blocks with single CLI command. So as you can see that this command has installed all this block in our project. So let's combine all those blocks in single landing page file. So in this landing page, as you can see, I have included all the blocks which we have just installed recently, and I have started the project. Now let's see the blocks in a browser. So this is the landing page which includes all the recent blocks that we have used. So it looks amazing, right? So similarly, you can install all those free blocks and create landing pages and other useful use cases according to your project. Let's style Shadcn UI blocks, components and templates using Shadcn Studio theme generator. So Shadcn Studio provides a powerful Shadcn UI theme generator, and by using which you can easily create Shadcn UI themes and use in your project. For now, we will be using some of the pre-built themes which are provided by Shadcn Studio. Later on in detailed video, we will learn how to create Shadcn UI themes using Shadcn Studio theme generator. Let's apply Art Deco theme. As you can see that it gets changed easily with the Art Deco theme in this page. You can also apply any of other themes as per your choice. So let's use a material design theme for now in our landing page to check. Before that, you can check that how this theme looks in dashboard, blocks, mail or Shadcn UI components. So let's use material design theme in our project. So you can select any of the pre-built theme and click on copy button. From here you can see the theme. From here you can see the theme CLI. So you can copy the theme CLI and install in your existing Shadcn UI project. So let's install material design theme. So once this theme is installed, you can check your project. So let's check our project and refresh it. So you can see that the material design theme is applied to the whole landing page. And this is the best feature to make your Shadcn UI project unique by look and feel. Let's try with one more theme. Okay, this time I would like to use a theme called Ghibli Studio. Okay, so let's copy the Ghibli Studio CLI and use in our project. So once the theme is installed, you need to add the theme fonts in your layout file. Okay, so let's check the theme. So you can see that Ghibli Studio theme is applied to our landing page and it looks really good and it makes our landing page unique. So similarly, you can also install any other theme from the theme generator and use it in your existing Shadcn UI project. Shadcn Studio also provides support to legacy version of Shadcn UI CLI v2. In order to use CLI v2, you do not need to set up any namespace or registries in your existing Shadcn UI project. Instead, you can start installing registry with the full URL as explained in this documentation. So in order to install Shadcn Studio component, let's copy this CLI and install in our project. So I am installing button variant 2 using the Shadcn UI CLI v2. You can find any components or blocks legacy CLI installation from this drop down. So using this drop down, you can select the legacy CLI and install those components and blocks in your existing Shadcn UI project. So here you can see that we have installed button variant 2 and accordion variant 2 in our existing Shadcn UI project, and those components are installed in this project. Similarly, you can also install Shadcn UI blocks in your project. So from here I have selected the legacy CLI URL and now I am installing the hero section 1 using the legacy CLI. To sum up all, we have learned how to use Shadcn Studio free and open source components, blocks and themes in your existing Shadcn UI project. Shadcn Studio is also approved on official Shadcn UI registry directory. So once you search Shadcn Studio from the official registry directory page, you can also use Shadcn Studio using Shadcn UI MCP. Apart from that, you can use Shadcn CLI, view, search and list command to review the Shadcn Studio registry. So let's check the view command. So open your existing Shadcn UI project and you can run the view command just like this to view the about us page registry code. So once you run this view command, you can review the registry code from the CLI command. You can also use the list command to list all the blocks under the namespace. You can see all the available blocks in Shadcn Studio. Also, you can run the search command to search within the registry.